Guys, it's Mix here. Welcome back to Dangonronpa. Good way to spare. We've got a crime scene to investigate. Let's start with Byakuya's body. Under this very table, Byakuya was... First I should investigate the top of the table. The other thing on top of the table that really catches my eye is... this desk lamp. Looks like an antique lamp and it seems rather heavy. The power cord was connected to the outlet, so it would have been useless during the blackout. Other than that, nothing else on the table that really stands out to me, so... Now's not the time for me to flinch. Gotta do it! I let out a shout as if to encourage myself and quickly looked beneath the table. Immediately I noticed an unexplained smell, like rusted iron, hanging in the air. Enduring the stinging pain in the back of my eyes, I slightly shifted my gaze towards Byakuya's body. Byakuya Tagami, the ultimate affluent prodigy. He was the kind of guy who said a lot of hurtful things, but he tried his best to lead everyone. Why did he have to end up like this? The only thing I can do right now, for Byakuya's sake, is to uncover the truth behind his death. What is this? It's like it's night vision goggles, you fucking retard. Why is there a pair of binoculars under the desk? It's night vision goggles.
Hey.
Hey, Jimmy, those ain't binoculars. What are they then? Those are probably night vision goggles. Night vision goggles? I've seen them at supermarkets on this island. They also stock self-defense kits too. If that's the case, did the killer use these night vision goggles to kill Byakuya during the blackout? So truth bullet obviously is the knife. Bloody knife, is this the weapon that killed Byakuya? Hold on. How did the killer bring the knife to the dining hall in the first place? Byakuya thoroughly patted down everyone and thoroughly inspected every corner of this old building. And all the confiscated dangerous items were supposed to be placed in that jewelerium case. Is it possible they stole the knife from the case? Or they hid it somewhere hard to find? Also, there's one more thing about this knife that's strange. There's some kind of paint that's been applied to the hilt. And the dim light behind the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? Very odd. Something stuck on the back of the table. Is this duct tape? Seems to be paint applied to the non-sticky side of the duct tape. And the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Yes it is, you idiot. The body is collapsed face down under the table, as if he was in the middle of attempting something. It looks like he was, according to the Monokuma file, he was repeatedly stabbed between the throat and the abdominal region. I think he was trying to kill us, and something went wrong. Would one of us really do something so horrible? Anything else here? Why are these separate ones? Bloodstain. The bullet in Byakuya's body formed a huge pool under the table. There's a lot of blood splattered everywhere. Even the inner side of the tablecloth is covered in blood. The blood might have splattered all over the place when he got stabbed. But there don't seem to be any drag marks leading from the blood pool. Which means he was under the table when he was stabbed. Pretty sure I've investigated what's under the table. Despite the fact it's just me, I think I'm working pretty hard. Even if it's just a little, I'm sure we're getting closer to the truth behind Byakuya's death. It's a huge table, there's nothing much out of the ordinary. This is the metal case Byakuya had with him. I believe it was made of jewelerium. The last time I saw it was closed, but there are lots of odd things inside the case, like a nightstick and pepper spray. What's this? A hard plastic case. But it's just a case. The inside is empty. I wonder what was inside. But the one thing that really catches my attention is the small key. It must be the key to the jewelerium case. The other case was in the office, and all the collected dangerous items were inside of it. If the key to that jewelerium case is right here, then it's unlikely the murder weapon used to kill Byakuya was taken from that case. Which means the weapons inside that jewelerium case aren't related to Byakuya's murder. Even so, I still don't get it. Why did Byakuya have this jewelerium case in the first place? Was he planning on killing all of us with the power cut? A case packed with all this security equipment. Maybe he was being extra cautious just in case? That can't be right. That's way too overboard. Could he have known something was going to happen beforehand? And because of that he went to all this trouble to be extra careful? I don't know.
I must investigate my classmate's body. I'm the one who has medical knowledge. That's why I need to do it. To do it somehow.
Before you start, why don't you calm down a bit?
You're right, I need to calm down first. I'm careless enough as it is.
That's pretty obvious from how you felt earlier.
I'm terribly sorry about that for showing you something so unsightly. You made me remember it again.
Oh my god, really?
I made such a fool of myself in front of everyone.
Forget making a fool of yourself. How in the world do you end up like that?
I got startled by the blackout, slipped on the carpet, and once I was struggling to get back up. It's so embarrassing. Please erase it from your memory.
Even if you ask me, I won't be able to get it so easily. Sorry.
I can't stand it.
Embarrassing pose has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Hey.
Hey, Jimmy, there's something I want to run by you. Before the blackout occurred, Byakuya was in the dining hall with the rest of us, right? That's right. And if Byakuya's dead body was discovered after the blackout, don't you think he died during the blackout? Well, now you mention it. But why was Byakuya's body under the table? Even if the killer tried to hide him, it's not like he would have stayed hidden forever. Isn't it confusing? You're absolutely right. It seems finding out exactly what happened during the blackout is key to solving the mystery. There's no way I'd know. It was too dark during the blackout. I couldn't see a thing.
That's not
Though if
it.
seeing was impossible, then there's a possibility someone might have heard something. Heard something? Are you talking about her? Who the fuck is her? Mahiro, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. So you expect me to say because I feel terrible. 1 minute Byakuya's alive and well, and in an instant something awful suddenly happens. Of course I'm not fine. Not only that, but whoever killed him is one of us, right?
That hasn't been determined yet.
It's already been determined. You've already accepted it, haven't you? But we have to find out who the killer is. Find out which friend killed our friend. I don't like
it either, but we won't survive if we don't go through with it. It's not just for yourself, you have to do it to protect all of us.
If only I'd acted calmer during the blackout, Byakuya might still be alive. The whole thing would have never happened.
Stop blaming yourself, nothing good will come of it.
Jeez. Getting cheered up by a boy isn't like me at all. Yeah, fuck boys. Hey, Hajime, forget about what I just said, got it?
That's fine, I got it.
Anyway, I don't dwell on it for now. I can't become a burden to everyone. Plus, there might be a clue that only I have access to.
A clue?
Photos, the ones I took before the blackout, remember? Hey, Byakuya, everyone come on, I'm gonna take a picture.
Okay, she took a picture. Oh yeah, the pictures.
Want to see them? I have a digital camera, so I can show them to you right now.
Really? Please. In this photo... This one... Nothing particularly out of the ordinary here as far as I'm aware, really, right? What is it? Is something wrong?
I didn't realize until now, but right before the blackout, Byakuya was standing in a totally different place than where we found him. Wasn't his body under the table with the lamp on top of it? The one underneath the monitor? Prior to that, Byakuya was standing along the wall farthest away from the table.
You're right, that's pretty far.
There's something... Everyone's standing position for the blackout might be a huge clue. Can you approximately everyone's standing position from these photos? I'm doing the wrong voice. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It'd be hard to understand with the photos alone, so it might be better for me to plot it out. But would that actually provide a clue?
I don't know yet, but I feel it could.
Then leave it to me. That's pretty much the only job I can do anyway.
Thank you.
Alright, now that's decided. You better work hard on your investigation too. How much longer are you planning to stand around?
Do you understand?
You gotta find out how Byakuya died.
I know, but... It's good she's all fired up now, but she's a totally different person now than when she was feeling down. This guy. I'm actually not going to do his voice today, guys, because my voice has been really suffering for the last week, and it's starting getting shit again, and doing his voice is going to kill me, so, yeah. Oh, Hellhound Earring, answer my call. Is it about futile as well? Hey, are you still looking for the earring you dropped? It's not a mere earring, it is the Hellhound Earring. Long ago in a faraway land, a beast known as the Hellhound was feared by all, even by he who summoned it. Well, this is certainly random. A Hellhound tore its way through innumerable battlefields, its fangs glistening with blood. And his drenched blood-red fur would dry in the howling winds of loneliness. When I finally tamed that diabolical beast, I received an earring to commemorate that event. The Hellhound Earring. So that I never forget that night I battled that fearsome Pomeranian. I wear that earring at all times. Was that really about a friggin' Pomeranian? I understand it's important to you, but for now we need to investigate. Where is it? Where did it disappear to? Maybe it fell underneath the floor? The carpet didn't cover the whole floor, it might have fallen through the gaps between the exposed floorboards. So that's what transpired, such a clever little bauble. Gundam laughed uproariously and then walked towards the wall and pressed his head against the gaps in the floor. And peered beneath the floorboards.
I can see it!
I found it. Truly, this is the Hellhound Earring. It seems God exists for my benefit. I see. Good for you.
Let me ask.
How do I recover it? I cannot fit my arm through this opening. Were I to use a tool, it would probably not reach either. Then maybe you should just give up? Give up what? The world? I meant give up the earring. Have you not yet realized? The world will come to an end if the human race was to lose that earring. Humans are so satisfied with clothing yourselves in layers of false knowledge. But even with all those layers, you still will not survive the winter. Why am I being scolded? It was foolish of me to rely on you fools. Fine, I shall do something about it on my own. If you'll excuse me, I must go save the world. He wants the earring back by any means necessary. His determination is truly inspiring. Be nice if you actually help me with the investigation. Okay. That's relevant to something, I guess. Okay. A remote-controlled air conditioner. Air conditioner. Could it be? Oh, the air conditioner came on. The air conditioner is probably the only machine inside this room. And the air conditioner's remote control. The timer is set to 11:30 PM. I'm pretty sure Byakuya's time of death was around the same time. If so, that means the mechanical sound before the blackout probably came from this air conditioner. My flashes of inspiration aren't as bad as I thought. Now then, what else should I investigate?
Hajime.
What is it?
Hey.
When I finish with the investigation here, would you like to hear what everyone else has to say together? If I go by myself, some people might not talk to me out of caution. Well, we've been told that one of us is the killer, right? Can't be helped if everyone's on edge right now. But why me? But why me? You're easy to talk to, and I feel like you have a sense similar to mine. We both harbour special feelings towards Hogspeak Academy, isn't that right? Well, yeah, but... Fine, if we're going together, let's get on with it. There's no time for idle chit-chat.
Thanks.
I'm glad. It'll be a great help. Special feelings, huh? Does he want to fuck me? Even so, what he said about us being similar, I don't think I agree.
Now then.
I guess for now, we should search the inside of this old building and listen to what the others have to say. Not just the downhill, I think we should consider the whole building the scene of the crime. After the blackout that took place at the time, it would have happened throughout this entire building. You're right. Okay, let's look around now. There's something I want to ask you. What is it? Could you not do this voice for this character, Minx? I feel it is not lining up with my preconceptions of this voice or the voice actress in her original form. Tough.
It is strange.
It appears that only the wall is different color and material. Why is that?
Perhaps.
Oh, it's probably a fire door. A fire door? You never seen one before? It is a door that shuts to keep fire from spreading by containing it. Sorry. If that happens, you can run away, right? I see, it is like a barrier. Just like the lining up plastic bottles around the house. That's only done to keep cats from getting in. You know about keeping cats from getting inside, but you don't know about fire doors? Truly, I am truly ignorant. I am ashamed of myself. Okay, so the fire doors are clear. Can we click on it? No, just Sonia. Okay, so these are fire doors. Right, let's do the kitchen first, I guess. Where the knife presumably came from. Hey, were you in the kitchen during the blackout, Terry?
That blackout totally startled me. At first I thought it was just in the kitchen, but when I finally managed to get out the kitchen, the hallway was pitch black too. And then I heard everyone's voices, so I fumbled along the wall and tried to feel my way to the dining hall. But the place was pitch black too. It was like pitch black everywhere.
Couldn't you have used that kitchen stove as a light?
No.
That's
no.
impossible. The gas stove needs electricity to work, so it was directly affected by the blackout.
I see, then I guess it's not possible. Since you work with fire in the kitchen, I figured you'd be able to use it as a light source or something, but I guess it's not that easy. Okay, Terry's account is apparently important to something. Right. You've already seen this yet.
Well,
Yeah, it's not relevant, is it? Why is this relevant?
man.
Okay, so I guess this is relevant. Sorry for skipping that, I just thought this was a repeat. The only ones who ate any food were Akane and Peko, and Peko took some portions for herself.
Don't say that. After I worked so hard to cook the world's most refined putty dishes, only 2 people actually tasted them. But it's not like I actually believe it, but if there really is a killer out there, I'll probably never ever forgive that killer.
He's scary when he's mad. So this is important, apparently. Right. Byakuya must have confiscated all the dangerous items on the kitchen's equipment list. Just from reading through this list, it looks like the knife next to Byakuya's body didn't come from the kitchen. It appears to have been brought from outside. From outside, then how did the killer get past Byakuya's body check?
That's
Strange, isn't it? I mean, he didn't even go easy on the girls when he was performing the pat-downs. If that's the case, they're probably bringing the knife in advance and hid it somewhere.
Hey,
Under the table! Under the fucking table with the glow tape. That's where it was hidden. So it's surprising how much equipment this kitchen has. There are iron plates for barbecue and even a portable stove for cooking hot pots. But this is all stuff that doesn't pertain to the murder, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I agree. Okay, that's the kitchen done.
you're right.
Right, let's have a look around here, shall we? What's in the storage room? The storage room is really dusty and dark.
Wow.
My hands were full cleaning the dining hall, so I couldn't even touch this room. It even has cobwebs. There's no way I could stay in it for a long time. Anything of relevance in here? Are these irons? You look like they were recently turned on, but why are there irons on the ironing board? Just as I thought, your eyes don't miss a thing. When I was looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I found these irons, but when I found them, all 3 of them were turned on. Turned on?
Yep.
Bad if another blackout happened, so I turned them off. But doesn't this kind of feel sinister? Sinister? Okay, I don't understand this at all. Who was it that told Peko not to go in the storage room? There's a huge piece of cloth randomly shoved in here.
Perhaps.
Is this a tablecloth? Oh, a tablecloth. Wait, huh? Hold on, there's something on it. It's a blood stain.
Huh?
A blood stain? Come here, take a closer look. It's too dark, I can't really see that clearly. There's no mistaking it, this is clearly a blood stain. Which means this tablecloth is connected to Byakuya's murder, right? If the tablecloth has a blood stain on it, then it's a possibility. Seriously, it's a blood stain. What else? So that's clean tablecloth. It looks like they haven't been used yet. I guess there's nothing strange here. There's an awful lot of boxes. We don't have time to go through each and every one of them. I guess I should leave them alone. A wise decision.
Hajime.
Hey, Hajime, how much longer are you going to stay in this dark place? We're just wasting your time. Let's move on and investigate other places already. I get it, you're right. I'm not sure I trust him. Did he kill him? Because he was cleaning the house. Could he have Nagito! Nagito, did you do anything? He seems very keen and, like, sort of, like, interested in this room, which I think is odd. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't suspect him. I mean, he seems nice, but in this game, anyone could be fucking murder, you know? We'll leave for now.
I see.
I still don't know what to do for this girl's voice. Like, it's so hard to have, like, that variety. Apparently, a great man once said, investigation should be done on foot. So that's why I'm using my feet. I'm just walking around for no particular reason. Well, if there's no reason, then there's no meaning.
Hey.
Hey, Hajime, I just realized something. Could she by any chance know what happened during the blackout? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Are you serious?
How'd you know? So you did hear us, even though Hajime and I were talking pretty softly just now. Not only do I have a perfect face, style, and personality, but I also have perfect ears. I see. If your hearing is so good, maybe you heard what actually happened during the blackout.
Hey.
When the blackout happened, you could hear everyone's voice throughout the dining hall, right? We couldn't tell, but you would have been able to make out who was who, right? Just leave it to Ibuki. It'll be easy as fried rice with gravy. Huh? Li la la. I hardly eat it for breakfast. You mean like it'll be easy as pie, except eating fried rice with gravy for breakfast is kinda heavy. Any fried rice that isn't fried rice with gravy is so wrong. You should make a metaphor with a more common type of fried rice, like egg fried rice or lettuce fried rice. Anyway, can you tell us what you heard? Leave it to me! I'm gonna take a bite out of you!
Yep.
You tell us, I'll let you bite Hajime later. Stop it, what if she takes you seriously? Let's see, the first person who raised their voice during the blackout was... Mahiru.
It's a blackout.
Next was Kazuichi's voice, and the next voice was mine.
Hey, I can't see anything.
It's pitch black. My future is pitch black.
What a nice remark I made. It's to the point and had its own unique charm. Just continue. Then there were more voices, one after the other.
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this. Ah! Don't step on my feet.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is... Ow!
Turn the damn lights on. I can't eat like this, you know.
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Okay. That's pretty much it! Alright, awesome. Praise me, give me lots of praise! I heard you the first time, seriously, don't get any closer. Hey, Nagito, say something to her. Hey, did something happen? No, I was just thinking about what Byakuya said during the blackout. What Byakuya said?
Hey.
Why did he say something like that? Rather, why was he able to say that? What the hell? What's going on here? And this is... Okay. What do you mean? About that. Why don't we discuss it after we've investigated a little bit more? For now, I can't really say anything for certain. Well, it's not like I really care.
Yep.
Anyway, don't you think Ibuki's account just now is an important clue that will lead us to the truth? Then praise me! Let me bite ya! Why are you really biting me? Someone appears to be inside. This is Unisex bathroom. I don't know who's actually in there.
Hey!
We opened the door and tried calling out to whoever was on the other side, but there's no response. This is going nowhere. I guess we should give up for now and check on it later. Yeah, you're right. Did do voices there, but I think that's relevant. The old building circuit breaker should be inside this office. Circuit breaker, huh? It might be related to the blackout. So it's better we check out the circuit breaker first. No Monokuma doll.
I've been found.
That must be the old building circuit breaker. The blackout probably happened because of this. Doesn't look like someone did anything to it. Nothing else looks suspicious either. The circuit breaker is pretty high up. Even if you use a step ladder, you won't reach it. Yeah, I totally agree. That's why it's so mysterious. Well, during the blackout, I was panicking so bad I forgot about that, but you're right. Even with a step ladder, there's no way you'd be able to reach that circuit breaker. Which means that someone must have reset the breaker after the blackout, but who? I did it! You idiots have no idea what to do with that blackout, so I'm the one who reset the circuit breaker. I'm not the one who tripped the breaker. The killer did that, of course. But how did someone as small as you reset the breaker? Well, firstly, my eyes work real good at night, so I have no trouble seeing in the dark. And if you want to know how I reach the circuit breaker, my body stretches. You know, I'm really elastic.
I won't be fooled.
I'm serious. Want to see? Want to see a version of Monokuma with his body all stretched out? It's grotesque. No thanks. Just imagine it makes me want to puke. Oh, really? Such a shame. Still, don't you think Monokuma's such a nice guy? In a popularity contest, he'd take first place.
I see.
What the hell? So he's the one who reset the breaker. Well, in that case, I'm convinced there's no way we'll be able to reach that. If that's the case, how did the killer trip the circuit breaker? If they didn't trip it or set it to be tripped. Okay. So... yeah, the timers on the air conditioners are set to the same time. Okay. I can already tell. You doubt me, correct? Huh? However, it does not surprise me. Unexpected blackout occurred, and during that time, Byakuya was killed. The circuit breaker in this office naturally looks suspicious since I was supposed to be here.
Wait.
Supposed to be here? Does that mean...
I see.
So I was right, you weren't in the office. But what? But why? Fucking wrong voice. Weren't you supposed to guard the circuit breaker in the jewelry case with all the weapons in it? So where'd you run off to on your own? Well, that is... Peko suddenly dropped to her knees and started groaning on the spot. What happened? No, I'm just not feeling too well. I apologize, but excuse me.
What the heck?
Excuse me? What was that?
Hey,
Peko, it appears the bathroom inside this old building is currently occupied, so... I recommend either the hotel lobby or your cottage. Huh. It seems like it will be a tough path. So she's got stomach problems. With cold sweat dripping from her forehead, Peko wobbled out the office. What happened to her? It's kind of hard for me to say it myself. I already feel bad enough for Peko as it is. What does that mean? I mean, it's like cool. She didn't like run away or something. Because if she ran away, she's obviously the killer. I'm almost positive. Is that really what it is? Hey, isn't Peko the killer? Why did you think that? Well, she wandered off somewhere even though she was supposed to be in the office. When we were looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I went to the office right away, but when I got here, she was gone.
well...
I shouldn't say that too loudly or else Miss Sonya will yell at me. Peko's probably the one who tripped the circuit breaker and used the blackout to her advantage to kill Byakuya.
Hey,
Don't you think she was kind of ruthless too? Like an assassin, right? Well, it's not like you look any better. That face there is pretty incriminating, I feel. The Delirium case. It should contain all the dangerous items Byakuya collected. Maybe we should check inside just to be safe. But it's locked. Byakuya had the key to this particular Delirium case with him. Check it out, I brought it with me so there's no need to worry. Is it okay to take the key without permission? It's forbidden to tamper with the crime scene, but if we don't, we can't check inside the case, right? So I should open it. This guy doesn't feel any remorse.
see?
Forks, kitchen knives, iron skewers, and various tools are crammed inside. It's not possible that the killer took anything from here, because the key to this case was inside the case Byakuya had with him. I guess you're right about that. I reckon it was him, by the way. I reckon it was Nagito. Now then, I guess we're done with the office, don't you think so? We should get going now. Alright, I guess we're leaving. What's at the wall here? Right, okay. Where the fuck are we going now?
Yep.
Pretty much finished looking inside the old building. How about we check out Byakuya's cottage? Byakuya's cottage? There might be clues there, so I thought it'd be good to check it out just in case. But I got scared I might encounter some danger if I went there by myself. Well, I don't mind going there together, but aren't you worried about the possibility that I might be in danger? You mean, am I worried about you being the killer? To be honest, I don't think you're the killer. In fact, I can't even imagine it. It's like instead of living with doubt in others, it's so much better to die believing in others. Don't talk like that. We're doing this so you can live, you know? As I thought, you sure are strong, but you're definitely the chosen one. Chosen by Hope Speak Academy. Alright, then let's get going. To Byakuya's cottage. Yeah. I don't know why, but every time we talk, I don't really know what I'm supposed to react. Okay, this is weird. The moment I left the old building, there was a strange scene unfolding before me.
Hey, what are you doing?
What am I doing, you say? Ha! Now that is truly a foolish question.
We're just checking to see if we can get under the floor from here.
Under the floor? Why?
Who said it was futile? Who decided it was impossible? How did you know I cannot recover my earring?
If it is possible to get under the floor, it'll change our understanding of the murder, I think. So I thought it was important to check it.
I see.
On the floor, huh? I never considered thinking of it like that. What do you mean? Come on, think about it.
Hey,
The carpet I laid didn't reach the didn't reach the table where we found Byakuya's body, right? And the dining hall floor had huge gaps between the floorboards. So Byakuya was going to get the knife, which he'd hid there himself, and then someone stabbed him in the stomach up through the floorboards. Then is it possible the killer killed Byakuya by stabbing him from beneath the floor?
Yep.
That's what I thought, so I'm trying to see if we can get under it from here. Well, I guess it's not possible to get under the floor from outside. The building is surrounded by firm fences, so there's no way to sneak under the floor from there. Even so, I couldn't find a way to get under the floor from inside the building either. Do you think there's a possibility that there's a hidden hole somewhere?
well,
No, that's not possible. Are you sure? At any rate, it seems you can't get under the floor from outside the building. That's a relief. A relief why? Because if you could get under the floor from outside, there'd only be one logical suspect. The only person who didn't come to the party and also didn't have an alibi. Alright, Fuyuhiko. I suspected him too, that's why I was checking to see if it's possible to get under the floor from outside. Speaking of which, not long after I began guarding the entrance, Fuyuhiko came here. He did?
Huh?
What happened, Fuyuhiko? Oh hey, what are you doing here, all alone like a place like this?
Yep.
Standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside. How diligent of you.
Hey,
You're not
hey.
coming to the party? Hell no! Even if you paid me, parties are stupid. They're maybe going to puke. You want to come to the party, right? Isn't that why you came here? Of course not! I was just going for a damn walk! What, do I have to report you to every time I want to go to a fucking walk?
That's wrong.
It's not like that, but... Then leave me alone! And then he just left. So that happened, but why did he come here? He probably wants to be part of the group, but he can't be honest about it. He believes he's different from everyone else, that's why he's always alone.
Hey,
He's like the main character of an RPG. Have you played those before? Huh? When are we still talking about video games? So that's Chiaki's account. Even though we don't really know what he's thinking, I don't think we have any reason to doubt him. That's a relief, I'm glad. Keep saying you're glad, but we have no idea who the killer is. Well, I guess for now we should stick to the plan and head over to Byakuya's cottage. It's him! Oh my god, I'm not doing his voice again. As long as the probability is greater than 0, that will suffice. I will mostly assuredly reclaim the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands. It seems he has no intention of investigating. What the hell? Didn't I tell you to leave me alone? That's not happening. Didn't you hear Monokuma's announcement? Of course I did. Apparently Byakuya's the one who got killed. So what? What did you say? Do you think I'm the killer? Then whatever you want. I'm used to being mistrusted. That's not why I'm... Whatever, just tell me what you're doing while someone else was at the party. Whatever, just tell me what you're doing while everyone else was at the party. Checking my alibi, huh? Well, I don't have one. I was just chilling in my cottage all by myself during that time. The whole time? Because Jackie said she saw you in front of the old building. Nosy bitch. Stu, I went for a little walk. And then just by chance I ended up passing by the old building. Were you really going for a walk? Don't tell me you were actually trying to join the party. Why the hell would I do that? It's a coincidence. A coincidence! Alright, I got it. Dumbass. Yeah, I decidedly don't trust Nagito, actually. He's kind of behaving a little oddly here, I feel. It's locked. I guess we need to ask him for help. So Nagito took a deep breath.
Hey!
Did you call me?
Nagito, when did you train Monokuma?
Hey.
Monokuma, I was wondering if you could do us a favor. There's something we want to investigate.
What's this?
Who are you talking to? That's just my after image. When I get serious, my after image is unleashed. I can even play soccer by myself as long as I have this cloning technique. It'll be boring to play alone. I don't have time for this. Just hurry up and open Byakuya's cottage already.
Well...
This is for the class trial. It's something we really need. For the class trial? It's for the class trial. There's no way I can refuse. Now, there's only one spell that can open these doors. See, I've unlocked the door. Now you can investigate to your heart's content. Why does it open with a magic spell?
Jeez.
It's probably powered by electricity. At any rate, that performance was a waste of time. See, I guess we should go inside then.
You're right.
There's an envelope on the table. It's a letter. Someone sent to Byakuya? There's no standard. This looks pretty suspicious.
Hajime.
You're right. Let's see. The first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. Jesus. This is... It's a crime warning. No, it says, be careful. It's probably a threatening letter. Regardless, who would send something like this? Maybe...
Hey.
This is why Byakuya suddenly decided to throw a party. Huh. The first kill will happen tonight because someone made this threat to Byakuya. He gathered everyone in one area and was extremely cautious about all the dangerous items. He was trying to create a scenario in which everyone could monitor each other. He thought if he did that, nobody would be able to kill anyone. So he believed the crazy letter. He couldn't ignore the possibility of this happening, even if it was just a worst-case scenario. Remember what Byakuya kept saying? How he wouldn't let anyone become a victim? He couldn't overlook the slim possibility just to keep his promise. Then why did he keep it a secret, if he had just told us? He probably couldn't. He probably thought that was also a worst-case scenario. What do you mean? If everyone knew what was in the letter, whether it's a lie or not, everyone would have likely began to doubt each other, and at that point, there'd be no turning back. So Byakuya tried to do something about this all by himself without telling anyone. His strong sense of responsibility is the only explanation I could think of. Anyway, whoever sent Byakuya this letter also killed him, is what you're saying. Nah, this could be a prank, and it might have nothing to do with Byakuya's death at all. What was that? He suddenly became really quiet. I see, he doesn't want to believe one of us could be the killer. But still, we've come all this way here, and there's only one thing I can think of. The person who wrote this letter murdered Byakuya. If that's the case, that person completely predicted how Byakuya would react once he received it, right? They planned to manipulate Byakuya and kill him right before our eyes in that old building. Damn it, who the hell would do that?
Hey.
Hajime, there's probably not much time left until the class trial starts. Probably. Which reminds me, you asked me Hiro for a favor earlier, right? Yeah, I wanted to find out where everyone was standing just before the blackout. She's probably finished by now. You're coming with me, right? That's all you. What? I need some time alone. I'd like time to collect my thoughts. I see. I understand.
Hey.
Also, if you're going back to the old building, you should hear what Mikan has to say as well. I think the results of her autopsy should be ready by now. I'll see you later. I do not trust that guy at all. Yeah, he's pretty shady right now. There isn't much time left. I better hurry to the old building. He is being pretty fucking shady, right? Like, I'm not imagining this. Like, he's being PF shady. Pretty fucking shady. Alright, let's have a look inside. What the hell was that loud voice just now? I'm not doing his voice either. I feel so lighthearted right now. Monokuma has been reborn. I have no intention of losing anymore. Losing to who? I won't lose to anyone, not even to my past self. That sounds cool and all, but what are you even talking about? What? I don't know who was left behind, but someone tried to make a shitty bastard out of me. Some scoundrel was occupying the bathroom before the party was about to start. Now you mention it, you said something like that shortly after the party started. Yeah, so someone's been in that toilet the whole time. This is the relevancy. However, if you think I'd be angered by something like that, you must understand my nerve and patience. Do all and achieve all with one's presence of mind. That's the goal of a true leader. In other words, a leader must never falter in any situation, but always have the presence of one's mind. He says that, but I'm pretty sure he was shaken up by the whole ordeal. Oh well, best not to go into it. Anyway, so saying the bathroom door was shut from before the party started to after the blackout. And the bathroom was finally unoccupied after Byakuya's body was found. That's about how long that lasted. What he said sounds stupid and irrelevant, but I should remember it just in case. The bathroom is relevant. Why is there no need for you to go in the bathroom? It's still relevant, in my opinion. It's like one of the most fucking relevant things out of all of it. Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. Anyway. There could be a way into the fucking building from there, you know, through the floor.
Hey! Hey, you here? Where the hell did you wander off to?
I wasn't wandering, I was investigating as much as I could.
I see. Well, you weren't slacking off then. I guess it's fine.
So did you find anything?
Yeah, sorta.
You don't sound too sure.
Well, just take a closer look at this. Just as you told me using these two photos I took before the blackout. I tried to pinpoint where everyone was standing. When I did, this diagram was the result.
Right. So this is a standing position before the blackout. Everyone's pretty much in the dining room. I've made this diagram for analysing those photos, so I'm pretty sure it's accurate. Just as I thought, Byakuya was standing a far distance from that table. It's impossible. There's no way I'd be able to move that far during the blackout. He'd be able to move that far. Really? What's this line extending from the table where Byakuya was killed? It's the desk lamp. I drew the power cord for it just in case. Okay. The power cord for the desk lamp. If that cord is extending from the table where Byakuya was killed, that means...
Hey. So did you find something?
It's not clear to me yet, but...
I guess you're right. I just didn't understand it myself when I was drawing it. I have a feeling it's either a potential clue or just a waste of labor.
No, it wasn't a waste at all.
Huh?
It's not clear to me yet, but there's no mistake that a clue is hidden here. An extremely important clue. We know this already. Can we click the cord? No. No, the cord still is completely irrelevant here, it seems. Even though they just said it was relevant.
If you like, I can tell you a bit about what I want to say.
Did you find out anything?
I tried within reason to perform an autopsy on Byakuya's body, and they discovered that there were several puncture wounds around Byakuya's chest and abdominal region. Deep wounds, deep enough to reach his lungs and internal organs. It can be assumed that a very thin, sharp object around 5 millimeters in diameter was used to stab him over and over again, which is what I believe...
Hey, are you okay?
I'm so sorry. Talking about it makes me sad. Talking about it makes me sad too.
No need to push yourself. I mostly got the gist of what you wanted to say. So around 5 millimeters in diameter, huh? Isn't that pretty thin? That's as thin as an ice pick or a fucking skewer from the kitchen. The one that's missing. That's all the clues! Must admit, I don't have really have an idea what's going on here.
Alrighty, guys, it's finally time. That's right, it's time for the long-awaited class trial. Now then, I shall tell you all the meeting place. At the central island of Jabberwock Island, there is a mountain
Oh, yeah.
with my adorable
I've seen it.
That my friends, is Monokuma Rock. Once you're there, please proceed to the underground by taking the elevator located at the secret entrance. I'll see you soon!
A mountain with a carving of Monokuma's face at the central island. Okay, so Monokuma Rock is just over here.
Are you kidding me?
The mountain's been there the whole time. It's really easy to see. Never mind that. How'd they even make a mountain shaped like Monokuma? The story might be true after all. There might be enormous organization involved in all this. You mean what Byakuya said before, right?
You are
Byakuya,
right.
we still needed his knowledge. What happened to Gundam and Fuyuhiko? Now you mention it, they appear they aren't here yet.
I know they probably ran away!
There's no way I let them escape, you know? Look, I dragged this one back over here.
Don't fuck with me!
Telling you, let me go! Hey, now, if you keep acting violent, I might just eat you up.
Hey, Fuyuhiko, what were you doing all this time?
Nothing, I wasn't really doing anything. Just chilling in my room when I suddenly heard that fat bastard got killed. Who the fuck cares about that anyway?
How can you say something so irresponsible? We've been doing our best to investigate this murder even though we don't want to, just survive.
Here, that's enough. You too, Fuyuhiko. And I guess we're waiting for Gundam? Doing the wrong voice again? He's right here.
Now then, let us be.
A main character arrives when you get Tensu, and he's got an earring. Huh. Seems you noticed it too. If I did, then I'm right. So you can get under the building. Alright now, everyone's all together. Let's take the secret entrance to the trial field.
Please wait a second.
My me. Just what are you doing here? Nobody asked for you. Do you actually want to join in? Do you want to taste how powerless you are at the class trial? You're an even bigger masochist than I thought. Oh well, I'm a big brother who dotes on his little sister. I shall allow your special participation. I'll go on ahead and wait for you guys. Hurry over. He told us to come, but how do we get there? I don't see any doors or vehicles.
He mentioned something about a secret entrance, was it?
Secret entrance. Alright guys, that's what we're going to end this episode. Another deadly class trial next time, the first one of this game. And we'll see what happens. See you soon guys, have a great day.